make you host again.
Okay.
So you are the host again.
Thank you very much. How is everyone? Can you hear me okay? Hopefully this will now work. Hopefully. Okay, look, so I'm gonna go over a quick presentation. Cool. Thank you very much, Alex. I'm going to share my screen, but obviously it would be great to get any questions from either the Zooms or the lovely people in Helsinki. I know we've just started. So yes, hello. I'm Martin. I'm Chief Business Development Officer at STON.fi. I hope all of you have already used STON.fi. If you haven't, please feel free to. It's the cross-chain DEX soon on TON. It's got the highest volume and really cool tokens on it. So if you haven't used it, I don't know what you are doing, because it is a very exciting time, especially now to be in TON. So if you don't know what we are, we're just thinking of us at the top layer. And then we've got, so you've got the mini apps at the top, and then you've got STON.fi, which is the infrastructure layer, and then you've got the blockchain that runs underneath. And we are going to be able to help all these top layers, like the mini apps. If you're a builder, we can integrate within you, and you can use us to make the user experience extremely seamless and enjoyable, not taking them out of the flow with that. Just some examples of what we've done. So in TON space, if you hopefully have all used the Telegram wallet, we have integrated with TON space, which means whenever users do a transaction, they're going through STON.fi. Now, the key thing about that is for the wallet, that means then they don't have to have built their own DEX or any other way of doing that. They've just plugged in our SDK, they get going, and for the user, it's a seamless experience, because now the wallet has a DEX and swap functionality in that. But it's not just for wallets. As you know there, I don't know if any of you have used Ton Punks, a really cool game on the Ton network. And in the App Store, a user can go in, they can press play, they can connect the wallet, they can start using the DeFi within that. And this is one experience with the whole thing. So this is a very user-first experience, because this means now that the user can start using DeFi within games, GameFi, and users don't have to connect multiple times and find assets to go forward. Throughout the ecosystem, and this is just a small little range of projects that we've used and have integrated with us. We've got Punks, Diamonds, Ton Keeper, Stakers, loads and loads and loads projects within TON have now integrated with us. Why they've done it is a very simple and easy process to do. And obviously there's referral fees that they can get through the protocol, and it really encourages builders. For users, this gives a lot more seamless experience and stops taking them out of the flow on that. So I don't know if you can hear my music, but for instance here, we have example of it being integrated and how it's been integrated in there. Every single one of these buttons connects through STON.fi. And as you can see there, it's cross-chain. So then a user, when they're using the bots, integrated. So again, from sniping bots to using multiple wallets to limit orders, it's integrated STON, the Stonks box, and that's how that works there. So what's next? We're very aware, and hopefully you're all very aware of this now, exponential age for TON and TON's growth. You know, we're really moving forward on this. Each month we're getting not just slowly rising growth, we're getting exponential rise. Why is this? Open League has pushed this, the TON narrative. People are starting to now discover the wallet. TON.fi is going to lead the next wave of this DeFi in general, but obviously on TON as well, just because of the ease of this. There'll be this cross-chain RFQ protocol called Omni-Stone, and I'll talk about this in a second. And this is going to revolutionize not just TON, but the whole crypto experience, and it's just getting underway. Why is STON.fi going to lead with this growth? And we're finding huge growth coming now. We're in such an exciting threshold of this. It's the user's seamless experience. It's a simple experience. It's a quick experience. It's integration in the wallet. The fact that STON is integrated in the wallet means User can get their tokens within one click without having to go out of the ecosystem, connect multiple wallets, or do all the signings. They're straight away in there. So the key thing I want to be talking about is why would you want to build with us? There's many reasons for it, but first of all, we have lots of docs. You can get integrated with the dev chats, integrations with, as we just said, many ecosystem projects, and obviously our partnerships. We can help out there, and also we run many events. Like the Longton event, like we co-host as well. And we also work with many projects doing AMAs and working on in spaces in Telegram. Building on there, it's really easy to implement the SDK. We can now do fee custom amount. So again, you can charge the user as much or as little as you want. So again, you'll be able to edit that amount. You have access to use unified liquidity. There's a fully featured API to integrate, and there's this improved security that we have, because with Omni-Stone, you're not going to bridge or wrap. But what is Omni-Stone? That's what I'm hearing you saying. Well, the whole key thing about Omni-Stone is instead of the best way to think about it is it's going to be a cross-chain RFQ DEX. So instead of it being a one chain and just using AMM, now you'll be able to use RFQ with a DEX and an AMM, so it's integrated. How's that going to work? Whenever a user wants to have whenever a user wants to use any amount or do any swaps, it will go off and do a quote to market makers and also AMM DEX. It will come back with the best price, and then the user can swap. We don't just use liquidity providers now. Next thing is going to be liquidity providers, liquidity platforms, market makers. There's going to be a huge amount more liquidity coming in because we're using multiple sources, not just one source. We're not just using the TON blockchain. You'll be having TON, Tron, EVM, and other chains coming forward. So just think, you might have funds on Ethereum. It's going to be a very easy way, especially if you've built a game within, to bridge it over and get TON straight away within the game, or moving it out from TON to multiple other chains or coins, tokens, whatever you want to do. This is where the opportunity is really coming, and when it's very integrated within, this is the perfect opportunity to do that. Cross-chain, as I said, very exciting to do it. There's no bridging. This is heightens the security. So you see most of the hacks now are happening with bridging. No bridges at all involved. And there's no wrapping at all in that. So if market makers, I don't think there's any market makers around here, but if you're builders, your DEXs, your apps, or even if you're a user, this is the perfect time to start looking at STON, looking at what we offer, how we can integrate. We're always there to help you out. Just drop myself a message, drop the team a message. Really happy to help out there. So I'm really happy. If there's any question to ask, I'm very happy to talk it through if there's any questions at all then. Back to you in the Helsinki studio. Unless there's any questions on the Zoom. I can see the chat. Hello, sorry.
Thank you, Martin. So is there any question from Martin here? Or in the Zoom?
This is like the leading DEX on TON. This is going to be like what everyone is going to be using when they're using Telegram. I see some fingers up in the bottom corner. I don't know if they're just asking there. I can see a big hand there. They're waving down there. Yes, come over to him.
Thank you. I just wanted to quickly ask about the Omni-Stone. How do you enable those cross-chain transactions without any wrapping?
It's done through hash time lock contracts. So instead of, and I'm not a dev side, I just know how it's all working. And I'm happy if you want to reach out to me. I can be in front of the dev team where we can send all the docs. But it's done through hash time lock contracts. So this was initially done by Bitcoin, but Bitcoin takes 10 minutes, so it doesn't work. But with TON speed and other chain speeds, they talk, they release secrets, and then when both sides matches, it releases the fund. So that's how we don't bridge or wrap. So it's a completely different way that it's done on that.
All right, do you need liquidity on both sides?
Yeah, Yeah, we would. We would. That's why we're using market makers. So in particular, so we would have, let's just, for instance, let's talk about USDT on Tron. This is a major use case. We've got a lot of market makers that have a lot of USDT on Tron. We have a lot of market makers that have Ton themselves. There's going to be, and we already have this in the wallet, but like one of the major use cases is a user comes in, they've got their USDT on Tron, they want to get their Ton. How can they do it? You could just put it in a swap. How this would work is a user would come, market maker would get pinged saying, oh, look, this user wants $100 of Ton, but they're using USDT on Tron. Can you release that? And then the market makers will give all price. Best prices come to the market, and then we will show that to the user. The user then goes forward if they want to do it. And then if they're both happy, they release the funds and it gets sent. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I want to continue. Okay. So is there any question here?
I couldn't hear if that was a question or just a comment there. I don't know if you're just talking, if there's any more questions, but yeah. I tell you what, next time I'm going to come over to Helsinki and talk. We'll make this a lot more fun and seamless. I'll be in person and put people on the spot here.
Yes, sure.
I think Alex has got a question. Can it be explained why we should be on Ton? Is this to do, Alex, is that to do with Omni-Stone, or is this something totally different? Because I see quite a couple of questions in the chat. Is EU regulations going to be a problem with privacy coin? Isn't Ton coin a privacy coin? Can it be explained why we should be on Ton? I don't think they're questions for me, are they? I think that's a totally different question. Let me know in the chat if it is aimed at me. Because I wouldn't have said Ton is a privacy coin in the sense that it's a privacy coin. And can it be explained why we should be on Ton? Why is Ton the coin to be on? As it's integrated, I could easily answer why Ton is the best coin out there. And hopefully all of you guys should be knowing this anyway. But the fact that it's integrated on Telegram, everyone in crypto is on Telegram. Everyone is very used to how Telegram works. Ton is, I think it's broken the world record for most transactions and speed. This is a way where we can fully, I think Alex has just redone the question, but we are at this opportunity where everyone understands Ton. We can start sending coins around. Is everyone in the studio? I was going to say studio. Has everyone got the Telegram wallet? Just raise your hands. I can see you guys. Has everyone got the wallet? No? Two, three, four. The chap on the laptop tapping away in his white jacket. Do you have Ton wallet? Yeah, okay. Don't have to raise your hand, but as we said, we've all got the wallet. There we go. Thank you, Amin. Even there, we've all got the Ton wallet. So this is an easy way of how we're going to be transacting and how we're going to be using DeFi there. Yes, cool. Thanks. The Ton wallet. Why should it be on the Ton network? The way that it's designed on Fundsy, it's going to make transactions quicker. We can scale better as well, and there's lots of additional transactions that we can utilize on Telegram that other chains and coins can't do. So that's why it's pretty exciting in the way that it's being rebuilt. Now, if you see any Telegram mini apps, you can integrate STON and the DeFi within that as well. There's a huge world opening up. I personally think the internet's got a lot worse in the last few years. People are going to be coming to Telegram and spending a lot more time in these Telegram star apps, in particular Telegram. The chats. I don't know if you're familiar, but you'll be able to, certain chat creators can turn on ads and start sharing ads revenues with the creators. 50-50, that will be in Ton. So we're going to have a huge ecosystem coming. It's the first time that, we're really going to see a huge economy built on a blockchain network. So it is a really exciting time. We're so right at the start of this. We've only got like about 200,000 wallets. We've got 900 million users. Easily going to get about 90 million users coming on board using this, a very conservative estimate. So very exciting times, especially when Notcoin is going to be minted. Hopefully all of you on Notcoin, I'm tapping away, especially some of you on your phones now tapping away. I think, you know, like we're going to see a huge amount more growth in TON within just the next couple of months. I know there's some big news coming, so it's a very exciting time.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Martin. There is another comment or question in the chat. Okay. There's no another question. Okay. Anything else here? Very well. Thank you, Martin. Thank you for your
No worries.
time and
Thank you very well. Thank you for the claps. I'll definitely come in person next time. I love Helsinki, so any excuse would be great. But I appreciate it all, and yeah, I'll see you hopefully in the next TON Society in Helsinki. Thank you.